All right, so I'm gonna just help you to make the query for this super admin users overview page because it doesn't exist yet, but I thought I'd make a video so you understand it better because as I make it, it will be nice. So we're gonna make query users and sorry, not users and because we have here the pagination. And anyway, it's nice to limit because if there's like tens of thousands, it's gonna be maybe too slow to query. So we're gonna limit it and we're gonna make it variable and give a default value. I don't know um, how they paginate 512 and page 1 of 2. Poof, they haven't thought how many per page. So we decide, I don't know, maybe 50 per page. Um, and ID and also then offset and offset initially 0. All right. Uh, what ID this? I don't know from where this came. All right, works. All right. So now, yeah, you have two options to do the pagination. One option is to fetch only the 50 for the first page initially, and when you want the second page, then you fetch. You set the offset to 50 and keep the limit the same, and now you get the next 50 because we have less than 50 in the database. You don't get any at the moment, um, but you can also have the limit like I don't know 5,000 will be also reasonably fast and handle the pagination in the front end, right? um, In both cases, you need to also have the query users aggregate and aggregate the count so that if the count is bigger than 5,000, then you know that you need to make a new fetch to get the next batch. I think I will probably handle in the front end the pagination, but you can also change this and play around with and fetch only the amount that is needed for page one, and then fetch the next if the next page is clicked. Okay, that's about that. What I would do also here is I would set the variable where, which will by default will be empty, but I don't know in whatever reason in the future will be to set it. You can have it in a variables. Sorry, I set the where for the aggregation query. We want the where to be in the users query. All right. So now we need to see what else. Order by. Let's set that as a variable too, and set by default order by. We're gonna do. I think like created that descending is a decent thing. Created that descending. All right, nice. Now we're done with this limit, offset, order by, and where. We need to think what fields we need. Mm, Let's see. Okay, we want the name and we want the ID number. We have the UUID as the ID. So I have created, I will show you. Let's first get the display name, which is the first and last name. And under the metadata is like all kind of information. It's a JSONB field. So you can see all the users have in their metadata user ID. So I created a SQL function that will create for all users user ID and the SQL trigger. So every time you insert a new user, it will check the largest user ID that he can find and add +1. So you will display it here and just add leading zeros to the. I will actually do that. I have a function for that already. Then you have create a role. I think. Let's see, role. It roles. Role. And under roles, we need not ID, we need role itself. Manager. You ignore the me. For the manager you put renter, and for the user you put the user, right? Probably I will create an admin there too. Now active or blocked. Active or blocked. Can't remember what was that. Active. Disabled. If disabled is true, then it's blocked, right? And then next, we need last active. I think it was called last seen. Last seen, right? Okay, then we have rentals. Okay, so users have rentals and providers have vehicles that they rent. So we need orders are rentals, orders aggregate count. But how we get the active, I will actually, I think now you get what I'm doing. I will pause it until we will get where I want to show you more.